Hola amigos y amigas de YouTube, voy a seguir con el showcase WWE 2K25. The Will Samo contra The Darly Boy. Arena día 1, Arena. 4 de los más temibles luchadores que jamás se han subido al ring te permitirán hacer historia si logras derrotar a The Darly Boy en su especialidad, un combate table con alfa y sí. Recompensa del combate 1. Recompensa por objetivo 3. Pues esto no sé. La recompensa por objetivo. Vamos ahí.
If it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of this would be possible. Because without Alpha and Sika, without the wild Samoans, there truly is no dynasty. While it was their father who made the blood oath with High Chief Peter Maivia, it was Alpha and Sika who built the family up, training generations of relatives, all with the single goal of becoming the best professional wrestler on the face of the planet. And while the two would together be WWE Hall of Famers, based solely on their work as trainers and cultivators of the next generation, their in-ring successes only add to their immortality. Alpha and Sika formed WWE's most dominant tag team of the early 1980s, fighting their way to the WWE Tag Team Championship on 3 separate occasions. Opponents were often defeated before the bell even rang to start the match, falling victim to the aura and the intimidation factor of having to step into the ring with the wild Samoans, accompanied by Captain Lou Albano. The trio formed a masterful group that was able to take all opponents off their game, be it through Albano's devious schemes or the overpowering nature of the wild Samoans. WWE had never dealt with a team so primal, turning each match into a battle of survival. Most feared, the deadly Samoan drop, a move that has been imitated by many, but duplicated only by a chosen few.
There they are, the wild Samoans.
These are immigrants coming from the island, trying to figure it out, trying to find a way. I couldn't imagine being these men. I couldn't imagine taking on these responsibilities of setting the tone in a whole new country, and then trying to break into entertainment on top of that. But they made it work, and that's what we are. We're workers. We make it work.
These tribal elders set the standard for all of their descendants to not only follow, but they also taught their descendants how to surpass it. So beloved were the two that perhaps no moment holds more significance to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, than when he was presented the Hola by his father Sika and Uncle Alpha after the 2020 Hell in a Cell event. You see, it was their acknowledgement that gave Roman Reigns the unshakable confidence to continue his journey to becoming the greatest of all time.
the utmost respect, love, and gratitude for those men. Because if my father and uncle don't do what they do, we're not here.
We now the honor of walking in the famed footsteps of the Wild Samoans, finding a tag team in WWE's long and storied history that we felt would test the Wild Samoans was not an easy task. But then, a thought came to your wise man. Why not give the audience exactly what they want? Why not put the Wild Samoans against one of the greatest tag teams of all time? Why not present Alpha, Sika, the Wild Samoans versus Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys? And if we're going to go that far, let's do it in a tables match. Showcase that savage brutality that made both teams the eternal legends we know them to be. No pinfalls, no submissions, no rules. Just be the team that avoids being put through the table, and you will emerge victorious. And with these four men, you better believe that things are going to get extreme.
Ahora la entrada, las entradas.
And here they come. Bubba Ray and Devon are ready for a fight.
That's just what they'll get from Alpha and Sika, and then some.
The following contest is a tag team tables match. And a combined weight of 603 pounds. Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
It takes a strong brotherly bond to agree to go into battle against the Wild Samoans, but that's exactly what Bubba Ray and Devon have.
I have a strong feeling this match isn't going to be for the faint of heart.
Well, look, the Dudley Boys may not be all there in the head, but they're easily the most highly decorated tag team in pro wrestling history. They've beaten the best, they've beaten the toughest, and they're ready to come in and beat the wildest tonight.
Both the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are coming into this tables match with something to prove. Who's the best tag team of all time? Who's the more cohesive, brotherly unit?
Who's more savage? Who's more extreme? Gentlemen, we are moments away from finding out the answers to these questions once and for all.
Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
Welcome by Captain Lou Albano. And a combined weight of 645 pounds. Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
This tables match might be a dream match for many, but for both the Wild Samoans and the Dudley Boys, this is about to be one team's greatest nightmare.
Alpha and Sika clearly not looking to back down here.
The Dudleys can certainly handle their own, but they've never faced anyone or anything like the Wild Samoans.
Those mean looks on both Alpha and Sika's faces. I'll tell you, they're out for blood. And the Dudleys are about to walk right into the lion's den.
Here's the bell, and it's the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, taking on Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables
que
and
tiene
get
un
downright
único
savage.
objetivo.
Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one will get extremely physical.
Ajuste igual.
And the Wild
Y
Samoans
se ve
always have
daño
that gaze in
extremo,
their eyes,
lo
that look that makes you question
a la
their
cabeza.
understanding of their surroundings.
Brazo
I
otro.
wonder if Alpha and Sika are even
Pierna
aware of
de
what the table
boba.
is for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually ring.
Big right connects. Oh, no, I think that one busted up Devon's face. Looks like he just got rocked there.
Sika making an example of his opponent.
And nothing could save Bubba Ray from that attack. Yeah, this is the hostility Sika wanted to bring.
He's able to slip away from that.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Sax. You might get caught. Hava and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train. It's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of a hat.
Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous from the top. Dropped him with a big shoulder tap from the top. Down. At this stage, she's endured plenty of big attacks.
So far, this tables match has been just as brutal as we anticipated.
Oh, the claw right to the shoulder. Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo, and we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sika. The announce table will soon be in the line of fire here.
Who cares about the table? What about us?
Whip back into the ring. He fends that off. Saw that coming.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now. A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans, like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it will take for the Dudley Boys to have control of it.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer?
Into the Samoan drop. Incredible.
The Wild Samoans just come.
Cae. Ahora acaba con uno de Dudley, con el movimiento cabeza, hecho famoso. El devastador remate Samandro. El remate. Alfa y Sika tienen un único objetivo. Y también.
Wrecking the Dudley.
De la cosa.
He finds a counter from Bubba Ray. Oh, caught by the back elbow. I can't see this going on much longer.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all.
Porque la puerta es por.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
Sliding back into the ring.
A esta gente me encanta la lista
We can
triple
hop on how this match
de
was something
cualquier
almost
tipo
tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of
para
TLC
mantener
matches, the Dudleys have
las
become synonymous
moscas.
with the T in TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them.
Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans to a table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further.
E intenta que se refuerza con una dolorosa sumisión en los próximos 60 segundos.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild. Uh-oh, stop in the spot. We know what's coming next.
Twisting, turning, doing anything.
Slides out the...
Anda llamada bien. Tendrá que hacer de verdad a esos tipos.
tag with a punch. And that shot just busted him
para
open.
poder levantar uno más.
Flowing now.
The Dudley Boys came in
Con
time.
ello, así que no dejes de lanzar tu ataque más doloroso.
Bubba Ray and Devon know they have to be extreme as they can be.
Yeah, but what the Dudleys call extreme, the Wild Samoans just call regular Tuesday.
Oh.
Sika are just a...
Devon with a kick to the guts. Turns his opponent over and saving grace.
The Wild Samoans just took a bumpy trip to Dudleyville. Slam down.
Bien. Solo hay un modo de ganar, un combate table. Parte una mesa con tu rival, demuestra que nadie es rival para Alpha y Sig.
Maybe it's a yard sale.
Oh, square shot with the back elbows ends that.
I still can't get over the look I always see on the Wild Samoans. It's like they have a one-track mind towards savage brutality.
They for sure answer yes to every question that makes up a scary tag team. Yes, they're rough. Yes, they're tough. Yes, they will maim. Yes, they will hurt. And yes, they will not stop.
Whoa! Just tossing that table around like it was nothing.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
No,
Take things into
está.
the ring.
And Devon Dudley turning it around.
This one's heading to the outside.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
He answers right back.
Adiós.
Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Por activar. Qué poco dura. En
Standing tall, having beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end.
Le convertiré el combate una carta de desafío. Para mí fácil. Y le convertiré por objetivo como estaba. El Alpha, Sika y el Mané. No me dan de derrotar Libon. Ahora darle X en vez de Sig.
From the as the enforcer of the bloodline,
Tengo que preparar.
has taken every brutal, savage element of his predecessors and refined them into a near-perfect smashing machine. Even in the year before his arrival,
Ahora es solo Sika. Parece.
while competing in NXT,
Uno mata a otro.
nobody could have
Bueno,
predicted
la
just
Naomi
how
y eso también.
smoothly his transition to the main roster would go. And before I go on it,
Carmelo que contra Sosik.
Now this is a problem.
Ya he hecho este y ahora toca solo Sikoa contra Carmelo G en NXT 2.0 el 13 de septiembre del 2022. Un desafío temerario, tiene una respuesta inesperada y ahora te toca poner fin al reinado de Carmelo G en el campeonato de Norteamérica de Sósico. Bueno, pues ya este mañana, que en este, como no era de verdad, pues han puesto muy pocas. Pero bueno, ya este tardaremos. creo, porque es 7, ¿verdad? Así que dirán más cosas. Bueno, pues nada, si os ha gustado el vídeo, pues dale me gusta y comentar si queréis. Y si queréis ver más vídeos en mi canal, suscribir. Adiós.